today I am working on a full tank chalk build, a super tank chalk build actually. So typically chalk is just the god that you build a lot of power and protections on, and he is a hybrid scaler, so he can build both strength and intelligence. Chalk is the warrior that you can do a lot of damage with. Um, yeah, aside from him, I think Guan Yu is the next best thing because he's also a hybrid scaler. Odin is just garbage because Odin's ult doesn't really do much damage unless you get out of it, and at that point it's useless. I can't wait for them to make Surtur. I really hope they make Surtur a hybrid scaler, and I really hope they don't disappoint. And by they I mean high res. Right off the bat, we're gonna go into Gauntlet of Thebes. It is not very good at the start of the match because you need to stack it up to have it at 40 stacks and then you get 1,000 extra health. But the problem with Gauntlet of Thebes is you can only have it stacked by your teammates. So if you kill minions, you don't really stack it. But if your teammates kill the minions, then you get stacks. And that is Hi-Rez's way of making sure that people who aren't playing the Guardian role are not stacking the item, which I get, but at the same time, it's the best item for extra health. I'm just gonna take this because I need it early game. Yeah. The goal with Tank Chalk is to create opportunities for your teammates. Essentially, I will be attacking the enemy with poke, just throwing my axe over and over. That way they get lower in health like I did with Aphrodite. I did not go in because then their Geb and Chiron would kill me instantly. I just don't have enough health early game. But that's just how it is. About the 12-minute mark, Thebes should be fully stacked so long as I'm in lane. I have to watch out for Chiron because he seems to do a lot of damage early game, even though he's a hunter and shouldn't have that much power yet. It is what it is. I'm gonna focus on Claire because I need gold to get my item. I'm not sure what my teammate is doing over there. We'll have him retreat, which hopefully he does, yes.
New notification. Microphone unmuted.
Alright, so my teammates are up there fighting. I'm getting the buffs. That way my team has more gold than the enemy, which is important in the early game. Mid to late game, it doesn't really matter, especially late game when everyone's level 20. I mean, whoever has the most gold won't really do anything regardless, so long as someone doesn't have Lost Knight, because that actually makes your towers and Phoenix stop working. Poking through the wall, over the wall, just to be a little twat. Excuse my French. Okay, my teammates are up there, and I should be up there as well because I am their tank. I should not be back here with them, however, I don't have much defense or health. And this is just a part of the game where I can't really do much for them besides poke. I'm gonna try to get this Aphrodite, but she ults, and then Geb ults as well, so I got 2 ults from my ults. That's good value because then the enemy doesn't have their ultimates besides Chiron, who could possibly kill me with his full kit, mind you. So we have to respect his damage. I'm just gonna keep poking and using Warrior's Axe to get sustained, and he's gonna poke back, as he should. But still, they don't have ultimates, and my team does, so it's up to my team to step up. Oh, that's a good poke. I could have gone in, but I would die instantly because Geb still has his knock-up and Aphrodite has a stun. Okay, we have Thebes finally. It's not stacked at all, so I am not tanky despite having it. Although Sphere of Negation has been nerfed, it is still the best item for dealing with mages, and both Geb and Aphrodite deal magical damage, so it is the best item to deal with them, and it synergizes perfectly with Gauntlet of Thebes. It is currently me against the enemy team, all 3 of them, because my teammates have backed. What to do in this situation is simply back off and wait for your teammates to get back. In the meantime, still poke so the enemy doesn't gain lane pressure. And yep, he still does damage, but now I have a little bit more health, even though Thebes isn't fully stacked yet. I'll let Chiron do his thing and try to prevent the enemy Chiron from approaching. Geb has a shield and Aphrodite has a shield with her ult. I just realized that. I'm gonna need Erosion, the item that deals with shields. I do damage to him, but I also don't have enough health to fight him, not without my teammates. So I'm gonna focus on whoever my teammates are focusing on. I see the enemy Chiron escape at 1 health, and Discordia finishes him off. I'm gonna save my heal for when I need it, even though I could just heal back right now. Do some damage to their tower, gain some extra gold. Okay, I don't know why she has Blink, but she does. I'm just gonna pop that heal. And Discordia got rid of her. Now there are 15 stacks on... No, we're about halfway to fully stacking Thebes. Chiron can still kill me, believe it or not. Oh, he's so low. But if I went in, Chiron would kill me for sure. I mean, he has no help. Let's go for it. And I need to get out of here. Aphrodite can stun me. And I am dead. Chiron still has his refire. Yep, he had his refire. We almost got the enemy tower, so I'd say it was worth it. And that is the first death on my team. Feels bad, but I am the tank, so it's better I die than anyone else. Do I have enough for this item? Sadly, no. Alright, once Thebes is fully stacked and Sphere of Negation is online, Aphrodite will do no damage to me at all. Geb should not be staying under our tower, especially when I have ults, because I can essentially ult him and he won't have any abilities for like a second and a half. That's good. Okay. Just like I said, he should not go under our tower. He has that shield. I'm gonna need Erosion because Aphrodite, then they have another shield as well. They have 3 shields on the enemy team. I need the item called Erosion, which is an anti-shield item. Aphrodite does damage right now because I don't have the item fully stacked, and time to get out of here. Not sure why my teammates decided to back, however, it doesn't change anything. I am full tank chaac, and if I did not build Thebes, I would be dead. Here we go. Now that I have Sphere of Negation, actually I'm gonna go Spirit Robe as well, because it gives both kind of procs, protections, physical and magical. Chiron has a dash that has a knockback, Aphrodite has a stun, Geb has several knockups, so it makes sense to go Spirit Robe. That way I heal whenever I take crowd control. So with both Sphere of Negation, Spirit Robe, and Gauntlet of Thebes, I should be almost unkillable by the enemy team, unless they have an item that does damage based on max health. That would be the only thing that can shred me. So Spirit Robe, Heartseeker, Kin Size, those are the items that can kill once you have a lot of health. But if they don't have any of those 3 items, you're basically unkillable. In the lower levels, people just don't build those items. I don't know if they don't know about it, but he didn't. Okay, that's Aphrodite's ult. And that's Geb's shield, so they only have 1 shield left because they just used 2 of their shields. I'm still mostly full health. Look at that. Just from Sphere of Negation, I'm taking no damage. And he knocked me back and I took damage because he's a physical character. Give it time, soon he won't be able to do any damage to me. And all that crowd control, still mostly full health. Chiron got the kill, and Gauntlet of Thieves is fully stacked. Now we can begin the tank shenanigans. Because I'm actually a tank now. Here we go. Once this tower is down, the enemy will have nowhere to retreat to, and now he has to go back under the Phoenix. The best part about chaac is, got him, is his dash. When he throws the axe, he has 2 options. He can use his 2 to dash to it, which is basically a teleport. but he does damage to whatever creatures he passes through on the dash. And his 3 to create a giant circle where the enemy is slowed and has reduced movement speed and attack speed. But Aspect Chalk does damage. Now, where is that item? I just talked about it. Oh well. I could go for the movement speed. Although I feel like I really should get Erosion because it would help with the 3 shields they have. I do need some movement speed, and Striders is an item that gives movement speed to people who have healing. It also gives you 5% restoration on your health, on your max health. So when I have an item like Thieves, and I have Gauntlet, and I have the Regrowth Striders giving me a percentage of my health back whenever I heal, and it has cooldown. Plus I also have Spirit Robe that gives me 6% of my health back when I heal. I'm basically unkillable, and the best way to end the build would be with Phoenix Shield. That would also give me 2% of my max health when I do damage. That is my ideal build. Or I could just go Glad Shield if I really need more damage, because it would also help me do damage based on my protections. Sorry, I was a little focused on that fight. This Geb should be dead here, but he has Shell, he has several shields again. So I really think I should get the item that reduces shields, because these guys are just abusing shields. Like, how many shields have I seen? That's another shield. All they've done is use shields. It's funny. As soon as I get the Regrowth Striders, I'm going for Erosion. I just need a little bit of cooldown and sustain so I can stay in the fight. But so far, I'm doing a good job of tanking. I have more kills than deaths, and I have several assists. So this is how you want to play tank Chalk. I know people just want to go damage on Chalk, but if you went full damage, you would be doing more damage, of course. However, you would also be dying more, and you would not be able to bully the enemy team like I'm doing, and then Geb would just do whatever he wanted, because you can't really survive an encounter with him. Almost there, and then I can go for Erosion to deal with their shields. I just need a little bit more movement speed so I can keep up with Chiron's dashes, because that's how he gets away. And I'm just gonna ult them again because they're being careless. Look at that. Now he has to knock me out, and now I'm just sustaining through everything despite all their attacks. Look at their Geb is basically low health. He didn't go the build I did. I can just ignore him. He knocked me off again, and I'm still healing from Spirit Robe. The build just complements Chalk's healing already. So if you build like this, you should be almost unkillable on Chalk. She knocked me back, and I'm healing from the damage she did to me. She stunned me, I'm healing from the same damage. And now I'm just gonna, he knocked me back, I'm healing from the damage he did to me. Plus my healing from my 3. The build works perfectly on Chalk, is what I've noticed. I'm gonna slow him down because I know he's playing cat and mouse, and I'm just not playing his game. Here we go. Oof. I wanted to save Discordia. Anyways, I need to find Erosion because they have so many shields. Actually, let's go protections and less health. I need more protections. Maybe a little bit of health. The protections will greatly help with Spirit Robe giving me a percentage or just extra protections back. Still top mitigated. Aphrodite somehow killed Chiron. I don't know how that happened. She had some help, like Post Malone. Okay, I completely whiffed my 2. However, I'm still healing. He has no dash, so I can ult him. And then we're waiting for Aphrodite's ult. He juked me, but now he's stuck and slowed in here. I can just fight him because he doesn't have much attack speed. Look at that, I'm still mostly full health just by myself fighting this guy, and he's half health. And he is their ADC. Now I'm healing. Once he knocks me back, I will heal again. Drop my hammer, gain some extra health. I see my teammates are nowhere near, so I'm just gonna back off a little bit. But look at that. I was winning that trade essentially. Wait for them to get closer. Dash back in. And now I'm healing from both my 3 and the damage that they're dealing to me. If he knocked me back, I'm healing from Spirit Robe. I'm just gonna stay on them and pester them. He uses ults, so now that's one less ultimate they have. I'm gonna keep their ADC back there with the slow. And Discordia missed her ults, but it's not the end of the world. Once I have erosion active, then they won't be able to fight at all because half their shields will be gone. My Chiron is yeah. I need to get out of there. I'm not sure why Discordia is picking that fight. She can't take 3 of them alone, especially with Aphrodite's CC. She was about to stop me. Okay, I think I will go for a health chalice. Now the real fun begins, and they should not be able to kill me at all. Let's test that theory. Chiron is actually building smart, and he's trying to account for the amount of health I'm building, so Chiron is the only one who can kill me. Aphrodite cannot because she does not have Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver is the item that allows mages to do damage based on max health. Like Chiron has Heartseeker and Kin Size for some reason. He has both. He is that scared of me. We dodged her stun. I don't have ultimate, so I can't really harass Chiron as much. I dodged one of his shots, 2. He's not aiming for me, I guess. Waiting for him to knock me back. Oh, he just dashed away and didn't even knock me back. Okay, that's 2 stuns. I'm waiting for my 1 to come off cooldown. Okay. Completely whiffed my abilities. I am still full health throughout that entire encounter. Gonna do that. Block him off here so my teammate can come from behind. Apparently he did not get here fast enough. He knocked me up, but I don't care. Get that. She is dead. There goes their healing. He will do his best to kill me. I will just ignore him and go after Geb because he's going after my hunter. Oof. And Geb got the kill on him. I did my best. Discordia is back here for some reason with mostly full health. I guess she is that scared. Okay, I can upgrade my starter. I just have my ultimate right now, so I'll use it. No time like the present. He knocked me out of his way, but he did not retreat, which is a bad idea on his part. I'm still mostly full health. Gonna fight him for a little bit. I have no backup, so I will simply back up. Ignore their Geb, because he can't really do anything to me. He doesn't have ultimate, so he can't kill me, and I have Serve Negation. Now we get this. I need more damage. You could also go Phoenix Shield for the last item, or you can go, what's that one item? The anti-crit item, Spectral Armor. So the downside of this build is you don't have a lot of cooldown because I had to go, what's the name of this one item again? Erosion to deal with their shields. Geb has shields, Aphrodite has shields, and they have a spectral, not spectral, they have, I'm forgetting the names of items on this game, sorry. They also have a shell, which protects the entire team or whoever is in the radius when it's used. Yep. And that's his shell. And thanks to the erosion, the shell is less effective. That's her stun. Now she can't really do anything. Do that. Oh, sadly her ult was still... And I didn't kill her with that, huh? Chiron? Yes, he did. Chiron ulted, finally. Not sure what he was waiting for the whole time. Subscribe to Cutemeister on YouTube. It's the same as my gamer tag. I'm trying a super tank build. And that's GG. We have won this match. Like and subscribe, please. Am I not the best chaac ever?